Now, if you have any questions. Yes, Chip, yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Earlier you were talking about the elusive nature of like a car, airplane, a second mirage. Is that referring like more metaphorically, like a concept of this, or is that more of a saying that in every way it is a mirage, physically and mentally?
Yes.
So if I'm standing and I'm looking at this car and I think it's a mirage, but then I get hit with
That's right.
dead.
Yes.
How does that?
There's one song, a pendulum man. What is the pendulum man? Pendulum man, you know? Pendulum man. Yeah. The magicians, they make the man, you know. It's called pendulum man. The pendulum man crosses the Mirage River. And it's called the dream bee sips the lotus of the sky. Have you heard of that? The dream bee, the dream bee. Yeah, in the dream, there's bee, honey bee. It sips the lotus of the sky. No, I'm just. Yeah. No, I understand. I understand your point. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. I understand the point. Your point. Yes. Exactly, I understand. You know, your point is yes. There are different levels of the mind. Many different levels of the mind. That's what usually I say. The mind is very complex, very profound. You know. We as like myself, like you, we all here. For us, when you see the car is very real. It's good or bad, it's real good, real bad. See that, and you can drive. All these things happen, as well as airplane, everything in the world, yes. Because we see this real, like something like inherently exist, no, then there we involve attachment, anger, hatred, so forth. You see? Makes sense, isn't it? So because of this, then through this all reaction, we get some special mental, its effects. The effects is there because of the causes and conditions of that. Now, you go a little further step. Everything is impermanent. Possible, just everything is impermanent. You see, yes, I understand impermanence. It's illusory nature. All comes and goes. And then it gives you some little comfort in your mind. When something happens, it is impermanent. You see? I know it's impermanent. Before you realize the impermanence, as mentioned, these things, all things happen. It's so strong. So the effect is very strong. When you realize everything is realized or aware, everything is impermanence, and you learn how to accept, then a lot of things happens. Yes, it's impermanent. The effect is a little less, you see. You acknowledge it. Your mind is more calmer, you see. Make sense?
So,
yeah.
So like if you were like on an enlightened state.
Yes. No, before enlightened state. First in permanent state,
So then one could say that it's all consciousness, and that if you are hit by a car,
Yes.
then there is
Pain.
pain.
There's pain.
But you're just transferring into a different level of.
That's right. Your acceptance, because of that, you support of your wisdom, your understanding. You got accident, but it's impermanent. It's kind of mind is a little more peaceful, more gentle. You accept these conditions. Now, see, from this experience, it gives us some kind of wisdom, suggestion. If you go further, everything's just based on causes and condition. All are just manifestation of the causes and condition. Nothing real exists. It's just like illusion. Now here comes, you see. We realize everything as an illusion. We are not making them as an illusion, but realize how they all functions within the illusion state. Then your mind become more stronger. This is stronger. Oh yes, everything is illusion. But this all illusory nature based on the causes and condition. So I have responsibility to create right cause, right condition. See, there comes a special awareness. You reduce all the causes of the suffering. And then when something happens that way, you accept. And not much effect. That's what is step by step what I was talking about. Now here, say, very from the high point of view, as I mentioned, when you are experiencing these teachings, then you can handle everything very positively. Yes. Make sense?
Yeah, I was just curious
how it plays,
I was working on the physical.
Yes, physical, you see. Yeah, you see. That's why it shows how powerful your mind is. The same place is there, but from the different perspective of the mind can observe differently. That's why there's a lot of disagreements. So, if all are one nature, why should there so much disagreement? No? Yeah. Yes.
I understood from chapter 16 that if we eliminate doubts or kind of purify doubts, that will make our meditative concentration strong.
Mm-hmm.
And now here in 17 it says meditative concentration cuts doubts. I understand how doubt makes concentration better. How does it work the other way? How does concentration cut doubts?
What do you mean? What's conduct is that?
It's not contradicting. It's just working the system for opposite direction.
What I'm saying, what is first? How is the first? There's chapter 16 that concentration works, and what chapter 17 concentration works differently.
Well, it seemed to me doubts would agitate one's mind.
Yes. So it's
So by cutting doubts, that makes
that's right. It makes
mind calmer, meditative.
then no doubt. There you relax.
So then, what is meditative concentration cuts doubts?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then it's when you could meditate, there's no doubt. So doubt is cut. Yeah. You see, when you could meditate, there's no doubt. So it's cut the doubt.
My question was about the order it happens in.
Yeah.
Or they're mutually.
So when you so much without experience of meditation and so much intellectualize, these things happen. When you try to meditate, that meditation itself, there's no doubt. So when you have that meditative state, and there's no doubt, so doubt is cut. Yes.
It's fascinating.
Yes.
What Gampopa is laid out here. The discussions we had in the early days, because on one hand you have the Theravada tradition.
Yes.
And there the Buddha laid out the Four Noble Truths. And basically, that's the foundation of Dharma. But many times one gets the impression that, especially in the Mahayana tradition, that they say, oh, that was just the beginning. But here he's laying it out, that the realization comes at a much higher level.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see the coming together of the two traditions. And furthermore, some of the other concepts that I use,
Yes.
If you look at the Theravada literature, for example, the Buddha says if you practice the four foundations of mindfulness, then it will lead to cultivation of the seven factors of enlightenment. And practicing the seven factors of enlightenment would lead to nirvana. And this occurs in 4 levels. The stream enterer, once returner, non-returner, and the final.
That's right.
What he has done, he has sort of synthesized everything.
Exactly.
And there's no other place where you will see that.
No.
It brings all the traditions, all the concepts, all
Exactly.
together in one. And this,
Yes.
it's just,
This is
just
so,
don't see it anywhere else.
This is so marvelous, you see. Like the 37 branches of enlightenment. Usually in others, some individual say that's the Hinayana steps. But here exactly, Gampopa lay out 37 enlightenment branches divided into the 5 parts and used the 4 noble truths, which makes the foundation of all Buddhists without any disagreement, which is the foundation of the Mahayana, Vajrayana. And also, I forgot to mention, before Gampopa met Milarepa, while he was in the Kadamba school, he was meditating in the cave. He could meditate many days in one session. See, like breathe, like once a day. Because the breath and the mind are so connected. When your mind is so busy, then your breathing system is just very strong. Like when you're worrying, so you have to breathe so, because your whole chest is just congested. When your mind is calm, peaceful, then your breath is so soft, so gentle. So he had perfect samadhi, Gampopa, even before he met Milarepa. Because of that, after he met Milarepa asked, what kind of experiences you have? And he explained, I could meditate this long. And he said, that alone is not enough for enlightenment. Practice Maitomo meditation. And Gampopa gave him Maitomo instruction. And he actualized within a week. No. Within a week, he actualized the supreme practice Maitomo meditation. So see, karma abiding, as mentioned, is very important. So all this is, it's important, you see. In a Buddhist, you see, first you get a good sense of the impermanence, suffering of samsara, which is common to many. Then after that, you study thoroughly about causality. Even though some school practice karma, but not so detailed. In the Buddhists, you see, the causality is whole world. Then after that, you take refuge in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Then you cultivate bodhicitta, you see, and exercise that, and practice the selfless nature. See? And then at the end, using dedication. Something very special. See, beginning, cultivation of the altruistic thought, bodhicitta, any study practice you do, and then middle, all the study practice itself, and the end, dedication, sealed by the dedication. Then all other can become a part of that practice. If you study medicine, can be practice of bodhis, or art, engineering, healing things, all the constructions. So your really good meditation practice, physically good shape, is part of art. When your mind is calm, peaceful, it's a part of art. When you can make a good dish, it's a part of art. All things can become, all things, which is awesome, used by every in the world, religious or non-religious, secular, everything, healing, medicine, engineering, and see the linguistic, all the study of the language, and the valid cognition of all this logic system. Everybody in the world, they study more or less. So this all can become part of Buddha's teaching when it's seen by bodhicitta, based on taking refuge. See. So we should have a very pure understanding on this. Then we know what we are doing. Otherwise we are confused. As I mentioned, when I'm confused, then you are confused. The confused leader leads the confusion. And in the wrong place, Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, first take a deep breath. Exhale all the tension and relax. And we appreciate, rejoice this opportunity. And then we'll say some dedication prayers. Please open page 32. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root in lineage lamas, divine assemblies of yidams, assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dagini, dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtue collected in the 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Sharavaka or Patteka Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading mothers and the hosts of demons, experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and subtly attain and surpass perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may become a spiritual master, good qualities equal to the infinite of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of the Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with the negative thoughts, May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, and pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the afterworld. By the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I, all sentient beings, quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikung Kagyu, whose omniscient Lord of Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue to increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Thank you. Now we have only 1 weekend left. So during these 3 days, we have to complete all these 3 chapters now, which is a lot of there. So you have to have a strong nerve to digest all those, because I just read it,